So we are ready for another practice and understanding of meditation. So the title is Why Can Human Beings Alone Practice Yoga or Meditation? What is your answer? So the direct answer is that we have an intellect. Right? We have an intellect. No, but animals also are intelligent. The tiger knows what is grass and what is meat. So it means he chooses the meat. Huh? He chooses the meat. It means he is also intelligent. What is the difference then between the intellect that we have and the intellect that these animals have? Cows, cow is pure vegan, vegetarian, right? The cows always eat grass. It does not touch meat, right? So how can you say that they are not intelligent? Now see what is the difference between the intellect of all the living beings on one side and the intellect of a human being. Can the tiger put human beings into the cage? They cannot.
Mm-mm.
But we can put the human beings, we can put animals into the cage. So we have many zoos all around the world. Phoenix Zoo, have you gone to Phoenix Zoo?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if the animals are more intelligent, they should have put the human beings into uh, that zoo. This human being is from India. This is from US. This is from Africa. Why? Why they cannot do and we can do it? Think of it. Tell me the answer. Think. What thought comes to your mind? Why these? Do these animals have school?
No.
No. But still they build the house. Some of the birds builds the beautiful houses, the nest. The tiger founds the cave in the forest and they live there. The mother lion uh, protects their cubs. So more or less we do the same thing. But what is one thing that we are different from? So in yoga we say it is self-awareness. Now let me simplify for you so that you can understand and talk. You can write down our intellect can observe first thing. After observation, they can choose third thing. They can control. You observe that you have to be online at 10, my time, 11 your time. Can the
Mhm.
tiger do that?
No.
No. Even the dog cannot do. Even the dog, your pet at your home, may be very intelligent. You have given lot of commands. So what are the three things? Our intellect has the more ability to observe, to choose, to control. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Now see, can the lion choose to live in your house?
No.
Answer is so they observe, but they don't have a choice. They cannot choose through your intellect. But we can apply the intellect to choose, right? And
Yeah.
once we choose, we can control. I have a bad habit, I observe, for example. So I can choose to continue with the bad habit or change my habit. See that? That is the power of intellect. So I choose to replace the bad with a good habit, and then I control. Control means that I should practice the way my good habits can be attained. Did you understand that?
Yeah.
So observe your siblings, and when they are ready to listen, then you can say, you are also a human being. I am also a human being. We human beings are given a special intellect. That special intellect has an ability to observe. So, what did you observe? Huh? So, you can talk to yourself. No, what did you observe? You observed that this is a bad habit. So, your intellect has a power. Your mind has a power to choose to continue with the bad or replace with a good. And control means to practice. Another difference, all living beings are born in their species and die in their species. The huh? Tiger cannot change and become cow. Cow huh, does not become the tiger. But we have the ability. If we are weak, we can become strong. Did you understand that?
Mhm.
How? Intellect. The power of intellect is so much. So, what the intellect does, it gives us the knowledge. That is why we say knowledge is power. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So, what is the point of learning? Point of learning is, Sienna, whenever you have a problem, what problems you have? Tell me. Last week, you got upset, you're agitated, you're angry, huh? You were thinking negatively. So, what is the solution? Knowledge. Put the right knowledge into the intellect. Start thinking. Oh, problem is there. So, let me get the right knowledge. Problem is there because right knowledge is not there. Any problem, right knowledge. You see, last year we had a COVID, and these
Yeah.
scientists have been telling us, please wear mask. It will protect you. And those people who did not wear, they died. One of my very intelligent, you see, sometimes we are intelligent fool. You know who is intelligent fool? So sometime, we are using the science. Science proves something. So let me listen to the science. So he is very intelligent, extra intelligent. And then he says, I don't believe science. And he is not doing any precaution of the court. One example. So like this, you have hundreds of examples. What is the message? Intellect should be sharpened, refined, and it is only the intellect who knows what it knows, that I do not know myself. The intellect gets the knowledge, it practices, and then it finds the real nature. That is why only human beings can practice meditation, right? Or
Yeah.
you can say only human beings can practice yoga. I'm not talking of dog yoga. Have you heard about it?
Yes.
So don't oppose them. Okay, okay, good, good. We need not to oppose. So now this intellect in Sanskrit is known as Buddha. I have written in the first para for you. And from the para, from that intellect, from that word, huh, the Buddha is, the name of the Buddha has come. So Buddha or the Buddha also means to awake, to be aware, enlightened. So the name of the Buddha was Siddhartha, actual name. But when he got enlightened, awakened, when he found his real nature, so many people started saying Buddha. Clear?
Hmm.
Are you getting bored or learning?
Learning.
Okay, okay. No, I should ask. Now, see I have given a verse in Sanskrit, and the text is Vivek Chudamani. So, what it says, we will understand this before going into the practice. Amoeba, ant, tiger, monkeys, plants, and we. Common name, we all are living beings, right?
Hmm.
We all are living beings. But because of the intellect, we are different, right? We grow crops, and those plants do not grow us. So our master says that to get the human birth is a gift. To get the human birth is a gift. We are lucky, we are fortunate that we are born as a human being. Think of it that if I was born as an ant, you are walking on the road, and I was moving on the road, and your feet presses me, my life is gone. So we are lucky, we are fortunate to be a
Yeah.
human. But we are more fortunate if we start purifying the mind. We will become more fortunate. That is the second line. It is more challenging to attain manhood or womanhood. Means that I should use the intellect, what is right, what is good. Some people use intellect. I was looking at the Discovery Channel, so they give you the Discovery bites. And what was the bite? JFK International Airport. You know, New York International Airport.
Yes.
So the cops caught a person who swallowed 50 pills of cocaine, and they were x-rayed, and the cops saw that in the x-ray, oh, those capsules are there. What you are carrying? I don't carry anything. We have seen in the x-ray you carry some capsules. What is contained in it? It is contained cocaine. They also use the intellect. That's why, they use the intellect, but they use the intellect in a wrong way, right? So we are
Yeah.
fortunate. We are more fortunate. We become more fortunate if we use our intellect to what is right and good. Always stick to what is right and good in your life. Clear?
Yeah.
Now we become much more fortunate if we start learning yoga. Master is saying. Why? Eastern wisdom or yoga. Why? Because we get a right understanding of our real nature and the false nature. That can physics tell you what is your wrong nature and what is your false nature and what is your real nature? Can chemistry tell you? Can economics tell you? Can dollar tell you? No. Did you understand the third point?
Mm-hmm.
So, why we study Eastern wisdom? To know our real nature. So, when we start studying, we become much more fortunate. Because now, why? Why? Because then I will bring an end to the suffering. Now I am hitting where the problem lies. So I can bring the problem to an end. I discovered what is real nature, what is not real, right? So we are much more fortunate. Now we have the knowledge. Clear? We
Yes.
become more fortunate than that when we continue the practice. We don't lose. Even sometime you do the practice and you see it is not bringing the result. Let me repeat the practice. You are committed and sincere. When you are committed and sincere, continue the practice. You are the most fortunate person or a girl in the world. Why we are most fortunate? Because our goal is to bring an end to the suffering in our life. One, when we start living that life, we bring the same calmness and peace in our family, in the society, in the nation. So, people are learning, five postures, 10 posture, 20 posture. That is a surface, external yoga. We are talking of very real yoga. Did you get it? Are you
Yeah.
understanding? You have to listen to it again. So, we all are, now I'm summarizing. What is summary? That from the ant, amoeba to an elephant, including the human being, we all are living beings. We are one of, our master says, we have 8.4 million species in the universe. We are one of them. One species is the human species. What is the difference? Because of the intellect. First thing, because of the intellect. So if I'm different from the animals because of my intellect, I should refine, I should purify the intellect, I should use the intellect in what is right and good, right? And when I
Yeah.
start using what is right and good, I find that I have a lot of wrong notions. Let me remove these wrong notions and the error. Then I start learning the yoga of the Eastern wisdom. When I start learning, I discover what is real and unreal. I separate unreal. I continue the practice. I reach to a place. I find my real self. And once you find your real self, you'll have a tremendous power. You have an immutable peace and calmness in your life. You have an everlasting joy. Internal joy is there, and happiness is there. It will bring an end to the suffering coming from the fear and the insecurity. There will be no anxiety at all. It begins with an intellect, understanding, gaining the knowledge, making a choice, then continuing the practice, reaching to that state. Did you understand? Oh, luckily, we both are human beings. Are you sure? Well, luckily, we both are. So, human beings should use the intellect, and that is why we are meeting every time, huh? And we are learning these practices. So, you can read the entire, huh? You can read this entire topic, and then now it's a time for the practice. You read it, and if you do not understand anything, tell me. We will cover up in the next session on Thursday. So eyes are closed. So there is another way, little change in the meditation practice. Eyes are closed. And you always remember, now you remember, the first stage, we may say it is a preparatory step, but it is a wonderful step. First, eyes are closed, the body is comfortable. Check that the body is comfortable and the mind is looking inside your head. Mind is looking inside your head. So we are not in a hurry. Keep looking inside the head. Continue to experience that the body is steady. But normally, sometimes the body doesn't become steady. So we have another step, being comfortable. So, and you already know, but you have to do it with awareness. Look at the neck joint, feel the sensation, comfortable, steadiness. Look at the shoulder joints, be there and experience sensation, being comfortable and steadiness. Look at the hip joint, be there. So when I say be there, it means the intellect or the mind is looking there. When it looks there, you feel. When you feel, you have an experience of sensation, comfort, and steadiness. How simple it is. Then look at knee joints. So when you're going for a practice which is almost half an hour or more than half an hour, it's better to include more joints so that the body becomes totally settled. Look at the knee joints, be there, feel the sensation, comfort, and steadiness. The mind goes to ankle joints, be there, feel. Where do you feel? Sensation, comfort, and sometimes what happens, the people you are giving a lesson, the body is moving. Many of your students, So then wait. You can repeat it. Say, you can repeat on any joint. Move again and recheck the shoulder joint. It is not moving. Who moves the body? The mind. If the mind is not on the shoulder joints, it will not move. That is how you pass on that knowledge. Look at the entire body. Look at the entire body. Feel, be there, sensation, comfortable and steadiness. Third step is being carefree by discernment. You see, discernment in the observation, when we observe a thing, a person, an object, or a thought, and you add discernment. What does that mean? Separating. What do you separate? So you separate in your mind. What do you separate from in the mind? Thoughts. Watch, feel, know. There are thoughts and feeling going on in the mind. So you see these thoughts and feelings are separate from you, different from you. And what did I say? The way I always explain you that you're standing across a road watching the traffic. Now, what it has to do with watching the traffic on a road? You have a mental traffic. What do you mean by mental traffic? Thoughts are going on. Let it continue. You need not to worry. You are standing across. You're sitting across. So means that is the meaning. You are able to separate all the thoughts from you. That is that power of observation we have. We have means human beings have. That is the beauty that I talk about refining, shining our intellect. So even by meditation, we are purifying the. So, but still, we have lot of impressions. I talked in the previous session. Those impressions causes the merit and demerit. It is because of the good impressions you got a wonderful life with the parents, siblings, with all the resources. So in current birth, we have created lot of impressions that jumps into the mind at the time of doing the meditation. So those impressions can be temporarily blocked by many practices. One of them is quick, short, and the playful breathing. So keep looking inside the forehead and start breathing quick, short, and the playful breathing from the chest, from both the nostrils into the chest. Just playful breath, as if you are playing in your backyard of your mind. Continue. Continue. Quick, short, and playful, gentle breathing from both the nostrils and movement of the rib cage is their expansion and contraction. Continue. And stop this. You will have a beautiful, fresh experience inside the head into the whole body. You may be feeling tingling, numbness, calmness. Now, what we did today, we did this breathing practice for little more than 3 minutes. So, what it means, you're upset, you did a practice of meditation, and it did not bring the result. Do for little more time. This is the first thing that you may be doing it for 2, 3, 4 minutes until you find there is a total blankness and beautiful experience inside the head. That is first part. And simultaneously you can do it. You can add the humming sound. So take always remember your inhalation should be deep, silent, and slow. And exhalation should be louder, deeper, longer humming sound. So you every time you inhale, so start inhaling deep, silent, slow. First into the belly, then into the rib cage up to the throat, and while breathing out, make the humming sound. Mm. Beautiful. Definitely your lungs are fresher, younger than mine. You should have a longer, deeper, louder humming. And stop this humming sound. Look at the right arm. Be there. Feel and experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. You may be feeling some tingling, numbness. That is a good experience. Be with it. Moving the mind on the left arm. Be there. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Move the mind on the head and the neck, all around, being there, and experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Move the mind on the belly, be there, feel sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Move the mind on the spine, shoulder blades. Be there, feel, and experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Look at the right leg. Be there, feel sensation, relaxation, and stillness. What a beautiful state you're in. Move the mind on the left leg. Be there, feel sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Move the mind on the entire body from the top to the toes. Be there, feel, experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. In that state, look at the breath. Let us go a little deeper. Move the mind on the breath. Make your breath a little deeper, not very deep, as if you are breathing into the belly and breathing out. As you inhale, move the mind in the spine from the crown of the head to the tailbone. And when the breath comes out, when you exhale, the mind moves from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Sink breath in the mind and the spine. And then add one more point as you inhale, when the mind is dropping from the crown of the head to the spine. Just start singing mentally. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And when you exhale, again start as if mind is rising with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And check if the mind is enjoying. And if the mind is enjoying, means what? The mind, as if, it is not at all concerned about the body. You have transcended the body. It will happen. Continue. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Your mind is enjoying. It means what? It means mind is getting absorbed. Did we talk about how enslaved we do not know our body and mind? And the same thing will happen in the meditation. You are aware of them, but now you know clearly it is not you. Now leave the deep silence, slow breathing. Leave the mantra. Just remain there. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside. Know your experiences, bring the hands down. How are you?
Good.
Good. What are
Yes.
what are your experiences?
Uh, Lots of tingling and numbness.
A lot of things. Do you see the colors?
Everything seems brighter. The colors.
Ah, everything. That's really good. That's a good experience. So you have to continue this practice. You have to read it. You have to listen to. Huh? You have to
Yes.
listen to this, and then we will meet on Thursday.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.